On, guys? Back at you again, and we're gonna break down the top 15 plays like we always do. But I want to do something a little bit different. I want you guys to look at. They're only gonna do this for one play because I made sure of it. I want you to look at the basically the disdain, just basically how fake they are. You know what I mean? These guys are so fake. They're just smiling. They're having a good old time. Like, they know that this stuff is not real, guys. They really, truly do. I'm trying to get a better view here. No, that's not going to work. We'll do this one. All right. So listen to these guys talk. I'm going to stop the music. Listen to how they explain everything. And you're also going to notice when they explain stuff, you don't get anything from what they're saying. They're basically just talking circles. They're not explaining anything. They're just laughing, having a good old time. Just listen to this, guys. It hurts my head.
No, he's not gonna.
He's like, nope, he's not gonna. Oh no, what? Like, he's literally said nothing there. Listen to this again. What are you saying here? You're on national TV. People are trying to learn football from you, and this is what you say?
No, he's not gonna.
Well, he's not gonna. And now Eli's wondering why people were calling him retarded. Because he sounds like that.
Oh, God, you man, do that.
He's like, oh my God, you can't let him do that. No, he's literally saying the obvious. No, duh. Obviously, you don't want a sack to happen. But how about explaining what happened, Mr. Super Bowl winning quarterback who beat Tom Brady? He's sounding like a moron. Like, listen to this, guys. Like, really?
He's not gonna. Watch out, God, you man.
Watch out, God. Like, what? How's that helping anyone? You see how a guy like me, I would never be able to get a job broadcasting because I would tell it how it is, and they don't want that. They don't want a guy like me coming on saying, oh, he's just letting them come through. Oh, nope, he's not actually running. Oh, guys, you know how bad I would make the NFL look? They would never hire a guy like me. They want guys that are disingenuous, guys that are not genuine, basically liars. Like, if you're a liar and you want to basically keep putting up a front with them, they'll hire you. They'll give you millions to lie. I mean, I'd rather not.
Do that. You called it.
Like, I wouldn't be able to live with myself knowing that I just lied to millions of people just for some money. Like, it just wouldn't feel right.
Do it. There it is. And the Steelers, they blitz the linebacker, paid to the running back. He looks like he's just in man-to-man, but...
What is he saying? Listen to his explanation. They blitzed the linebacker, and it looks like he's in man-to-man. Literally, he's saying nothing. Like, at all. Like, literally. Like, what did you learn from Eli Manning saying what he just said right here?
You man, do that. You called it.
Look at him smiling. You can't let him do that. Yeah. Like, and then Peyton's acting all serious. And then Bill Cowher's laughing. Because it's a joke. They know it's not real, guys. If this were real football, they would not be commentating this way, in this fashion. Because it's a joke. They know it's just entertainment. It's not real. They know they're just putting on a show. That's all it is.
Do it. There it is. And the Steelers, they blitz the linebacker, paid to the running back. He looks like he's just in man-to-man, but they, just rush him. He hugs.
But just rush him. And then he says hugs. All right, so I just took that play and broke down what they did, which was nonsense. Now let's actually break down what happened on the play. Let's talk about what they should have said instead of what they said. Now I'm going to mute this and go back to our regular scheduled programming because what they did was completely BS. You learned nothing from them. Your head's probably hurt from hearing them, but let's see what happened because I didn't pay attention. So let's see. This guy's offsides, and he came offsides off the ball. So that's not even his fault. Offsides, left tackle, or actually right tackle, turns his shoulders and lets Bro right in. No one else is even rushing, guys. It's a one-on-one man game. The ref was going to let this happen no matter what. This is for TJ Watt. He's the best defensive player in the league. This was his moment. They were going to let him through no matter what. He could have been a foot offsides. He was always going to get that sack, and then look at the quarterback and let it go. He was always going to get the sack fumble. He's got the most. They're just going to flex their muscles, This is the NFL just showcasing their golden boys. They got a few golden boys they got in their pocket. They got to make him look amazing. Oh, he's so great. How does he do it? How does he get around the edge? Well, he was offside for one, and then the right tackle turned his shoulders, let bro right in. All right, whatever. Next play. Motion to the right. No one picks up the motion at all, but they don't even go that way. Let's look this way. He throws this way. And it's a catch. Yeah, now they're doing the bobbles because they know we're onto them with the magnet catches. So now they're just, tip it up, tip it up. And the DBs will do nothing about it. The DBs will just run next to him and let him complete it. Because it's a circus now. See the DB right there? You see how he looked back for the ball, right? The ball came, he doesn't even try to slap at it or anything. He just runs with him next to him just to make it seem like he's playing defense. Now he does nothing. He just falls on his buttocks. Now he starts going like this, like he did something, when clearly bro caught the ball. And you know he did. You guys probably practiced that. What do you guys think? How many times do you guys think they practiced that? Like 400 times? Now let's see what happens here. Fade ball, right? No press. It's the fake press. It's the let me go in his face and just be there and act like I'm pressing, but let him release on me. Like no arm extension, no shoving, no aggression, just lets him off the release, off the line. Like what's the point of being this close if you're not going to jam and be aggressive? Even if you miss and whiff, at least try. Because if you jam him, guess what? You're not going to be able to get this ball on timing on this fade. That freaking timing would be so thrown off. So now he lets him go through and then never looks back for the ball and then jumps up. The receiver probably said, ball's coming. And then he said, ball's coming left. So he knows to move his hand to the left to let the ball come to the right so he can get a clean catch. Never turns back for it. It's a brotherhood. That's why they say it's a brotherhood, because they literally work together. Offense, defense, they work together. It's ridiculous. This is basically a joint practice. NFL games are joint practices. It's all it is. They all have share headsets. They probably all know what's going on. Well, I know they know what's going on. Look at this magnet catch right here. But let's look at the release, though. No one jams them. Let's see it. No one jams them. They just let them run up the seam. You're running why a NFL tight end is catching a touchdown pass on you. You're letting a 6'5" guy run up the seam untouched, unfazed, and you're wondering how he's catching the ball. You be 6'5" and run up the seam and wonder why you turn into a star. Uh-oh. So they got flags. So this means it's going to be a punt return touchdown, isn't it? Unless it's another muff. Little Muff City. I want you to please muff this punt, won't you please? But he won't. This is a touchdown, ain't it? Look, let's see all the white shirts in the middle of the field. Actually, we got some running to the sidelines, but they're jogging, I should say, really slow, taking terrible angles. Look at the angles. Hold on. Let me pause this right about now. You see how they're all running straight to the sideline? Why are you running to where he is? 57 should be running that way. 49 should be running upfield. 24 should be running upfield to meet him. Same thing. All these guys should be running upfield. Instead, they're running flat down the line. And they're wondering why they're getting beat. And they're not really running. They're not leaning forward at all, sprinting. Look at 57. Look at the effort on that. And then we saw those terrible angles on those other guys. And that's what happens, guys. Anyone that thought otherwise, I don't know what to tell you. Like that's just NFL punt returns. Guys stand in the middle. They're either all going to bunch up in the middle, and just act like a cloud, or they'll just pretend like they're running and take bad angles and let the guy outrun them. And they'll act like they just can't catch him. Oh, he's so fast. I can't believe this. Like it's stupid. All right, let's go to the next play. Now, miraculously, the Browns can win without their starting quarterback, Deshaun Watson. See, this is just a humiliation ritual because the man got paid. Like, he's going to have his $200 million. He's going to be rich no matter what, but he's going to be humiliated the rest of his life and career in the NFL. He's not gonna be able to go anywhere without being ridiculed. Like, is it worth it? Is the money worth it if you can't even live your life, and you're just, your whole mental is messed up because of what you did and what the aftermath of it? You know what I mean? That'll be for him to decide. But Winston, he stole some crab legs. He ain't no angel himself. But this brother ends up beating the Baltimore Ravens at 1-6, guys. It's the NFL. Only in the NFL can something like that happen. And then Lamar Jackson, they show him after the Hail Mary. Oh, he's so mad! Throwing his helmet down on the ground. Like, dude, you're so mad at the last play of the game, that mad on a Hail Mary. It wasn't even close. Like, it almost got picked off. Right? And, like, you had all these other plays to score and beat this team. But it's the last play that got you that mad. It's bullshit, guys. It's all acting. He has to make the Baltimore Raven fans feel like he's so mad that this happened. So they're mad and infuriated with him. And they think that he cares so much when really, he does care, but ultimately, the big picture, he knows what this season's going to be. He knew he was going to lose this game. That's ultimately what I'm saying. And now let's see. No rushes. Look at these clumps together, all of them. No one's trying to rush in. Look at this. They're just next to each other. And then the worst part about it is there's no one in front of him, in the middle of him, to like block his vision and keep their hands up to not give him a clean pocket. They're literally moving over and shifting over and letting him see the field clearly. Something you would never want an NFL quarterback to be able to do. So now you see this right in front of him. Clear vision. Nothing in front of him, nothing phasing him. He's basically just playing catch with his son in the back, in the backyard. And then this is just the defender just never decides to look back for the ball. The ball's coming that entire time. But one thing we got to admit, though, Jameis Winston looks goofy as hell running, but he is a better thrower of the football than Deshaun Watson ever was. Like, this man has thrown for 500 yards in football games before. He just throws a lot of interceptions. He's like Brett Favre, He just throws a thing. That's his biggest thing. But this Browns team legitimately has a quarterback now. They could win games with him. It's a shame that Amari left, because Amari could have worked with Jameis. But we'll see what they do. I can't believe they got rid of him for just like a 4th-round pick. That's kind of insane to me. False start. So this is not going to be good for the Seahawks. Or maybe it is. But like I said, a false start can go either way. It's usually the offense that benefits from it. But this is the defense this time. They don't call it because if they called it, the pick six wouldn't have happened. Like, say they called the whistle, false start, and they push him back. I guess they could have let it happen the next play, but they decided to not call it. Movement. It's not that egregious, but enough. The receiver pretends to slip, guys. Did you see that? Watch the receiver up top. Right there. You saw that? The pretend slip? Watch him. No one slips. Look at that. Come on, bro. You're on turf. Why are your feet so spread apart? It's like he wanted that to happen, guys. No one spreads their feet that apart when running a slant route, ever. It's 1-2 step plant. Some people do 1-step plant. It just depends on the scheme. But it's never more than 2 or 3 steps on a slant route. This dude goes way wide. Like, what are we doing? It's because he was trying to get that slipping motion. That's why. Play action. But the problem with this is no defensive end containing to the left side. Quarterback's right. This guy should already be in his face, but he's playing patty cake still that whole time because he's letting him throw the football. That was all for show. Because guess what? You know what we're doing as fans? Well, not me, because I know how stupid and fake this is. Right now, at this point, people that don't know that it's rigged football, you know what they're doing on their TV screens or at their TV screens right now? They're saying, go, get him, get him, get him. That's what people are doing that don't understand that he's pretending and playing patty cake and could throw him off if he wanted, rip off, spin off, but he just keeps going like this, And the average fan right now is going like, go, get him, get him, get him. Oh, get him. Oh, he almost got him. No, he didn't. He was never going to get him. And even if he had the opportunity to, he'd probably fall on his face or slip or slide on his back like we saw last week. Who knows? But, yeah, no. See, they allowed him to do this, and then the DB, let's see, does he turn back? Yeah, he turns back for it, but he turns his head the complete wrong direction so that if he jumps for it, it'll be so awkward. If he turned the other way, he'd be able to just jump up naturally. But now he's turning this way. Now he has to turn around again and then locate the ball again. So it was never going to happen. So he didn't even try. And that's what we're dealing with. A bunch of non-trying athletes that get paid. They get paid millions to do so. They get paid millions not to try. Look at this crash inside. This can't be good. He crashed way far inside. Now you see, wherever Chase Young goes, the team ends up sucking or losing, man. Went to Washington. What did they do while he was there, right? Then he goes to San Francisco. Leads to their demise. Can't win the Super Bowl. Comes to the Saints, chases the money. Where are they now? You know what I mean? This brother is not as good as people say. He's not a dominant player. Crashing inside like this. Like, what are we doing? Insane. So you crash inside, giving the quarterback enough time to throw the ball like this because you want to crash inside. I know you were told to do so, but still, it doesn't make it any less stupid. And this is McConkey right there, rookie or whatever. Now dude falls on his face instead of just keep running until you catch up to him. Like, what? Like, why would you dive at that point? Oh, stumbling, rumbling, and bumbling. Like, bro, the manufactured slipping and falling is getting old. And it's so noticeable when you see it in slow motion like this. That's why they want the 4-3 guys, so you can't see it in real time how stupid it looks. Like, they don't care that you run 4. It's not like, oh, he runs a 4-2, let's get him so he can run by the defense and get us 20 touchdowns a game. No. They want that guy because now he's a fast actor. Now he's an actor that we can teach how to choreograph movements. That's all it is, you know? Nothing special. Wide open right here. Dudes don't sink back until it's too late. But actually, he baited him that time, and then Dak floated this. Like, literally, right now, Dak should have thrown this. Well, this dude's open, but actually not yet, not yet. Right now, Dak could have thrown it with some zip on it and put it, like, right there with zip on the ball. He would complete this pass. Right now, if he throws it, guys, with zip, I'm not saying a line drive. A line drive would get picked. But if he throws a touch pass with some zip on it, leading CeeDee Lamb, and didn't wait as long as he did, this is picked. So that's why I'm saying this is on purpose. Because any quarterback knows you can't throw this late. You're going to get baited into an interception just like he did. He waited too long. If he doesn't throw it now, like he's not throwing it now, so it's going to get picked, guys. See, he's holding it. Now he throws it now? No. Hell no. The DB knows you throw it. Now he's sprinting back because he knows CeeDee can't be that far away. And now he looks back for the ball, takes it from you. Now CeeDee's pissed because he was open that whole time. He's looking at everybody like, come on now. What's this brother doing, man? I was open. Why he's not giving me the ball? All right, so now play action. Look at this. Another crash. Look at this D-end. Doesn't rush. Well, all right, maybe he was told to sink back. Let's check this guy. Is that a rush, really, guys? Is he really rushing? Is he really rushing, though? Is that picked off? It's picked off. The receiver was open, so, I mean, I guess. Let me look at Baker's feet. Yeah, it looks like he was aiming this more to the right, so that tells me he was throwing this pick on purpose, guys. Baker, look at his feet. If you see the way his left foot is pointed, right there, you see how it's so far over to the sideline? So that tells me he's pushing the ball right. So that means it's going to go closer to the defender. If this front toe is pointing more to the middle of the field, down the hash, then I'm saying, all right, he's trying to hit the receiver there, guys. This is not an intended pass to the receiver. This is a pick that he threw on purpose. He's underthrowing it. There's no zip on the ball. He's just floating it. Like, Baker has an arm, guys. So whenever you see those floaters, he was told to throw an interception. And he'll be in this league for a long time because he does what he's told. You know, he doesn't try to be a hero. He'll throw a pick right on cue. Look at this. Defensive end. Let's watch him crash inside. Goes inside the block, helps the blocker out. Now look at him on the ground. No edge, no chance. All because of that guy. He's no longer in the picture. And I tell you guys every time, when there's no defensive end, you cannot stop a run play. It's literally impossible. An outside run play especially, because the defensive end is the guy that's supposed to stop it. And you see what I mean? I didn't even know this was going to be a touchdown. I thought it was going to be like a 20-yard gain. But no, it's this guy right here. It's his fault. So he should have gone outside. First of all, before we even get that far, let's not even get that far. Why is he even, defensive ends need to be outside shoulders so you don't get reach blocked like this. So this is a wide receiver. So you're telling me a wide receiver washed you down like this? That's embarrassing that you let a wide receiver wash you down. You should have been able to drive him, throw him off of you, or spin off. Right when you see you're getting beat inside, spin off of that skinny guy. As a defensive end, it's a shame on him. Literally, this is shame on him and his family, his mama, his brother. Shame on everybody for letting this happen. You can't get blocked by a wide receiver and you're a defensive end. Ever. And on any planet. So that's how you should know this was fake. He's embellishing, pretending, falling. Like, you telling me a 180-pound guy is knocking you to the ground like this? Come on now. Come on, man. Look at this. You should be going outside the block. Outside the block. If he's where my mouse is, you make the play right here. If not, you force it back into that guy who just fell on his face. Now you got fat boys running and slowing down. You got 11 diving at nothing. You got 96 slowing down instead of pushing him out of bounds. Even though he had all that time, it was almost like he was in a choreographed sequence where he had to wait a little bit. It's almost like it happened too fast and he was at his spot too early because he could have pushed him out of bounds. That looked really awful, guys. I have 3 more. D-tackle right here. He's not coming up. 2 things, though, really. This end is way too far. Turns his shoulders, and this D-tackle, I think he's getting double-teamed. He's not making a pile. He's not falling and making a pile. So right there, that's his fault. Right when you get the double team, you take their legs out, make a pile. Otherwise, you make a gap like that. But where did the linebacker go? So where'd he go? So he comes off the double team, and then he saw what he did there, guys. He pushed with his right shoulder. So you know what that does? He's an idiot. He did that on purpose. When you push your right shoulder, now you can't turn and run now. He should have spun left to turn his body and speed turn and chase. That's what he should have done. That's what you're taught to do when you're engaged with a lineman and it's a run play and the guy is about to go off to the races. You're told to push off and speed turn, not push with your right arm and then now turn the wrong way. Now you have to start your whole momentum over and run from zero. Like, it's just so stupid, man. And the average fan ain't gonna know that, man. It's just ridiculously dumb. Continuously seeing the stupidest stuff happen every week after week after week. Another punt. And this one gets off. Is it a Muff City? Or is he going to return it like P. Diddy? Let's see it. Oh, he caught it. Let's see if they bunch up in the middle. They said, meet me in the middle. Look at them. They're all in the middle of the field. There's no unison. There's no line. There's nothing. They're all clumped up together. Like a bunch of molecules. Morons. And then look at the punter. It's like someone shot his hamstring. Like, what was that? Like, saying that there was no effort on there would be a nice thing to say. All right, let's look at the number 1 play of the week. And it's, of course, none other than the Fail Mary. If you think this was legitimate, you're a moron, like I always say. So now no one's rushing. Like, what's this guy doing? Why is he not rushing? You really think Jaden Daniels is going to run in? No, he's not going to run in. You have to rush in. You can't give him all this time. Like, why are you spying? The spy should be coming in at him, trying to sack him. Like, you can't let him run back there like that. Look at him. What is 93 back here for? Like, or 53? I can't tell. It's stupid. You're just back here. Now you guys all let him throw the ball. So that's happening, right? Now, this is all choreographed. Why are they all moving together? It's almost like they're talking to each other. It's almost like they're all saying, all right, you four all run up and tip it back, and I'll wait back here. That's literally what they're saying. They're talking. I would love to hear them mic'd up, but you know the mics are turned off right now. They don't want to give their position away. But you know that they're all saying, all right, all of y'all run up. I'll stay back here. Just tip it back. One of y'all. That's what they're saying. Look at this. How is it that this one guy is back here, right? And you got all these Bears players so eager to tip the ball. But the guy that's supposed to be boxing out, this guy right here, is jumping instead of boxing out. Just put your ass into him and let him jump over your back. You get the penalty. But probably they don't call that, though. And then watch. I think it was a Bears guy that tipped it back. I can't tell, but I don't want to say I'm positive, but I'm thinking it was a Bears guy. But either way, they all were gonna just tip it back. Notice that, guys? No one tried to catch the ball. You noticed that, right? Not one person in that pile tried to catch the ball. They all went for the tip. So that should tell you something. They were planning this. This always was going to happen this way. And this also should tell you Hail Marys with the tips are not hard at all. Because, guys, they practice these plays 300, 400, 500 times a practice with the team they're playing against. So to think that it's far-fetched just shows your ignorance. And it just shows that you know nothing. Because nothing on TV is legitimate. Everything on TV is manipulated to some degree, some more than others. The NFL is not real football. This is just not real at all. Just one happens to be just one guy back there, no one else at all. And if they were all assigned to a man, that guy that had the man on him would be on him. But no, he's not. He's just in the pile, just there, bunched up together because everyone's there. But the viewing public will believe it, right? Because most people don't play the sport, so they don't know that that's just foolish. Yeah, guys. I don't know. There's more foolishness. But week 8 is in the books. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to join me next week. And also don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.